Hey guys, how's it going? It is Matt from FidelityGamingTV, and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago Cubs franchise here on MLB 14, the show on the PS4. So, last time we left off, we went ahead and played opening day against the New York Mets. Successful victory. We are now 1-0, and you know what? We got a lot of prospects in the system. So what I really want to do this year is not focus too much on playing. I really want to sim this year and see how much our prospects can develop. So this episode is basically just going to be about simming the season and taking a look at the standings and then simming the postseason. So here we go. After the month of April, we are going to finish, you'll see the standings here in a sec. I'll show the standings after every single month. 10-18, and we are 9 games back of the Cardinals for first place in the NL Central. So obviously, like I said, we're not focusing on winning. We just want our prospects to go up. There is the league standings. And yeah, we really just want to make sure that our top 50 prospects and our other A potential prospects are really moving up fast, because we have an A potential prospect in pretty much every single category of the fields, and we really want to make sure that they're up as soon as possible. After the month of May, we are 22-34. 13.5 back of the Reds for first place. Now they've taken over first place by 7 games too, and there are the league standings. And as you'll see throughout these, basically what I would do is I would sim a month, show you guys all this, and then I'd go ahead and check on our prospects. I logged all of them down before we started simming, and I took the final results after the year was simmed. So I'll go ahead and show that at the end of the video. But after the month of June, we are obviously not doing too well, as you could imagine. 30-54 now, 23 games back of the Cardinals, who regain possession of the NL Central. Reds are 3 games back. Pirates and Brewers are not too good either. So yeah, basically just bombing it. That's kind of what the Cubs are doing in real life. I really don't want to change them around in 1 year like a lot of people do on YouTube. A lot of people take a team and try to change everything around in 1 year. I really don't think that's realistic. I want to build up prospects, and you can see here that Pablo Feliciano, one of our starting pitcher, A potential prospects I believe, is in the starting rotation for the World vs. USA on the USA team, and Joey Enriquez is batting 9th for the World or USA. So for the World side of things, Ryan Benitez is our top 50 starting pitcher, one of 3 I think, and he is in there looking good. In the actual All-Star game, Starlin Castro did not make the cut. He's an 89 overall now. He's really improved from an 87 overall. 85 I think when we started. He's on the bench, so kind of interesting because the shortstop, I forget who it was, wasn't even as good as Starlin Castro. So anyways, as we sim through the end of the month of July, by the way, we had no one in the home run derby. We'll go ahead and enter at 40-69, I think that says. My screen's kind of small, sorry. And 26 games back of the Cardinals, who now have a 4-game lead on the Reds in the NL Central. There's the league standings. But yeah, I really don't want to turn a team around in 1 year. I really want to, build up the prospects like teams like the Cubs are rebuilding in real life, and show those prospects growing as we go on. Samuel Leon earned his spot in the rotation as he replaces Edwin Jackson, because he was 4-0 and Edwin was really struggling. I think he had 1 win this year. So I decided to throw him in there. He's our one of the top 50 starting pitching prospects. He was in the bullpen for a bit, but now I think it's time for him to get in there, since our pitching rotation is not very good, and our batting is not that bad actually. So I'll go over all that later. 51-85 now after the month of August, I think. 34.5 games back of the Cardinals, now a 6.5 game lead over the Reds in the NL Central. There's the league standings. And yeah, so hopefully we can sim through these seasons. I want to do this one, and I'll probably do one more after this. Maybe another if I have to, but I just want to get those prospects up to, good enough where we can start playing with them. Because right now playing is really making no sense. And we'll go ahead here and finish the month of September at 60-102. So we actually finished worse than last season. I think we're going to get the 3rd or 4th overall pick. There's the division. Cardinals ended up winning 101 games, so that was huge. Reds did get the wild card though, and Vinny Bautista got the Rookie of the Year, so that's good to see. He really did improve in his overall a lot. We'll go over that in a second, and I'll go ahead and here and sim through the rest of the playoffs, and you will see that once we get there, the Tigers beat the Braves in the 2016 World Series. So that's that. And now we're going to go ahead and talk about all the people and all the players. So these are all the A potential prospects. I'll let you know if the top 50. For the pitching, closing pitcher, Johnny Kellogg was a 71 overall when we started, and he's now a 75. Now the regular starting pitchers, Leon, top 50 prospect, is now a 74 overall. Bonds, I picked him up in the Rule 5 draft, is now a 74 overall as well. Benitez, a starting pitcher, top 50 prospect, is a 71 overall. Santiago, 71 overall. Tyson, who's a top 50 prospect, is a 70 overall. Feliciano, who's a top 50 prospect, is a 68 overall. And Perry, another a potential prospect, is 68 overall. So you have 4 top 50 pitchers in the prospect lineup. Hopefully they can come up soon. Catchers, the one that is going to replace George Katara soon, Enriquez, who became a top 50 prospect, is now 67 overall. Roth, for first base, Weston, he's probably gonna end up playing third base, is a 71 overall. Roth was a top 50 prospect, but he lost it somehow. He's a 69 overall. Stanford is 64 overall. Kaplan is 54 overall. For second base, Rodriguez is now a top 50 prospect, 69 overall. For shortstop, Castro is 90 overall, really good. Left field, Rubio is an 85. Bautista is a 76. And in right field, James, a prospect we somehow got, top 50 prospect, he's a 68 overall. So you can see that a lot of our players are really improving, and I'm really hoping that they can come up soon and make an appearance. So probably simming one more season, maybe 2. I'll come back with that next episode. Hope you enjoyed. Check out the channel, leave us a like, make sure to subscribe, and as always, peace.